What's up, Dusk here, and welcome to Among the Whispers Provocation. Now, if any of you are fans of Conrad's Paranormal PI, this is the same developer, and this is basically Conrad's too, but more fleshed out, better quality of life, and much higher quality visuals. I've already played the demo on stream, but it's so good I wanted to play it again, and there was a bug, and I want to see if I can reproduce it, so... but don't worry about that. Just like, let's check this demo out. Like, it's really good.
Let's see what we can find.
So it starts off like it's basically just like the tutorial level, I think, but like it's well, you'll see. First, I mean, like, yeah, really good visuals here. I feel like I got my sensitivity too high. Yes, I did. Okay. All right, what is it? We need to head to the dining room, check your map on the deduction board if you need to. Oh, God, I got to remember what the keys are. Tab. Is the deduction board here? Oh, no, I've already forgotten what the controls are. Well, let's just head in there, and I'll check it out here in a little bit. I already know where the dining room is. It's over here. All right, you just walk through. You don't have to do anything. Oh, this door opened. Oh, that was cool. Okay, open the backpack. B for backpack. Now, here right away, you're gonna... Like, this is one of the big changes. There's no more van that you have to, like, walk out there to get your stuff. It's opening the door. That's creepy. It did not do that the first time I played this. That is really cool. But yeah, you've literally got everything in your backpack. So whatever your tools you need, like, you've got everything on you, and that's really cool. So you pick something for your right hand. So it wants us to do EMF. So we right click, and then what does it want us to do for left? The EMF. Wait, no. Open the back. Oh, it just wants us to do EMF. Okay. So I think we hit B to get back up. Well, let's go check this out.
This is an unusual EMF fluctuation.
It's some unusual door activity. Okay, so we've got this. Oh, that's interesting. Why is that glowy? I don't know. But yeah, it wants us to go check out the usual stuff. You know, like you have an EMF reader that does actual EMF reader stuff. So you go, you check out the electrical outlets, which will trigger it, but that's not paranormal. Right? Like you have to think about it like an actual investigation, which if you played the original Conrad, you're familiar with. The dev really likes the idea of trying to simulate like an actual ghost hunt, like an IRL ghost hunt, not like... You know, spooky demons are going to attack you, ghost hunt. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I love those games too, but these are just so like, there's just a lot of spooky fun with the way they do their stuff. Okay, I think it wants me to check out a few more things, or I need to get like, okay, yeah, we've checked out enough things here. Let's see, use the EMF meter around the orbs. So you can see we've got like a lot of, they look like dust particles, right? But these are like ghost orbs. Which are, what you see in more of an IRL situation. So we're just going to walk around. So we can see all the ghost orbs are kind of located over here. So we're just going to keep sweeping these ghost
EMF
orbs.
levels appear to be paranormal.
There we go. Alright, so now we're going to... I think there's a flashlight. Oh, I can't remember. Alright, it wants us to pick up... Next. Temp sensor. So just right click. And then that's what it wants us to do. See, we'll right click and put it on Celsius. It's just a little bit easier because 0 is freezing instead of 32. Just look for the 0, you know. So again, we go over to the radiator, which puts off heat, is noticeably hotter, not paranormal. We can kind of hear the wind come through the fireplace a little bit. Let's get back over here where the orbs were.
Got the chills there for a second.
And it is colder here by a little bit. So we get a little bit of verification there, and we get like the feedback from the character, because obviously as the player
This
we
drop in
can't
temperature
feel
seems
it.
like a ghost.
Okay, now we're going to use the laser pen. So we're going to get back into the backpack, we're going to look for the laser pen, we're going to right click that. Having the backpack is just... It's such a huge, like, quality of life improvement. It's great. All right, we're going to turn on the laser pen. We pointed at the ghost. It basically gives us the ghost. It turns yellow. Just in case we don't catch the ghost, it turns yellow to let you know that you're getting something. So we're going to place it on the floor. Or actually, can I place it right here? V. Okay, I take it back. That was being on the table.
No point in placing it when it's off.
Alright, that's fine. Yeah. Okay, alright, now we gotta use the EMF pod. Let's see, for primary function, click on the mouse button. Secondary mouse function. So if we do, whoop. Okay, so we do left, or no, right. I was too busy fiddling with my hotkeys and I didn't see what was on the screen there. Okay, explore the dining room with the EMF pod and learn what triggers the device. So it's very similar to the EMF, if not absolutely identical. Kind of same thing with the EMF reader. Alright, and then we place it on the floor to help track the ghost. And then, oh, the ghost orbs show up a lot brighter in the dots. That's pretty cool. Okay. So we're going to immediately pick this back up, and we're going to turn it off.
Oops. No point in placing it when it's off.
Because it gets really obnoxious. At least to me. Alright, so we're going to get the camcorder. It's going to be right-click. And we're going to get back here. And then what is it to record, or does it automatically record? Okay, it's set, it automatically records. Okay. You just have to catch it. So I think we already got the recorder because it was manifested there. Let's see, enter manager mode. Let's see, hold the mouse button. Hold right click. Okay, this puts us in manager mode. And we can kind of see a partially manifested ghost here. So we upload that. And then we close that. And then we place the camcorder strategically. V again. That's pretty good. Okay, now we get back into our backpack. And this time we're going to get for the camera. God, dude, I know I had a flashlight here. I was supposed to equip it. Or turn it on. You know what we could do? You know what we could do? We could go to Q. There we go. And then we have there was a way to toggle the modes, and by golly, I forgot what they were, but that's fine. We'll turn that off here. Let's see. Put the camera in the right hand and the recorder in the left. Okay, so the recorder is here. So we left click on it to put it in the left hand. Then we're going to turn the headlamp off. Obtain visual evidence with the camera. So let's see if we can maybe take a picture of the ghost orbs. What the? Oh, God. I should be recording this. I was like, what are these crazy noises? I'm like, oh, yeah, things I'm supposed to record. That was weird. Am I seeing something over here? Dude, I really love the visuals on the ghosts in this one. Like, this is such an upgrade from, like, the original, and it's so creepy. I didn't get any record. I missed the really good recording. Because I was too busy just marveling at how creepy the sounds were. Okay, that was just She's there again. She's moving around the table quite a bit. Okay, that counted as audio evidence. Okay, so we want to upload, so we're going to click this. There's the upload. Close that, and then we hold that down, and we're going to, where's the upload button? We're going to upload that there, and then we hit close. There is now a colored dot visible. Wait. Check your watch to see if it's working. Okay, so we can see our watch here. I think that's our heart rate, and that is our brain temperature, brain health. I'm not actually sure. I'm not sure what the dot is. But we could probably use the provocation menu first. Okay, close. Gonna press E. We're gonna say who. And then we
Anyone
click
here who wants to talk?
when the hands are glowing to get like the biggest reaction. There's the dot. Okay. So I think that dot just tells us that it's working. Okay, so I think we're gonna put down the recorder. And then I can just look at the watch here, yeah. Just for the sake of the tutorial, right? Collect evidence after provoking. So this could kind of be any kind of evidence that we want. I'd rather get audio evidence, so I'm gonna pick the recorder back up in the right hand. And then, whoops.
Can you show yourself?
Probably not what I should have been going for. Okay, well, we definitely got it. Increase ghost level to 5. We're currently at 3. And then it wants us to obtain a disembodied voice, so... Whoops. We're just going to keep, like... provoking it a little bit.
Tell me when you died.
This is kind of the fun part.
Do you know why you passed?
It's like trying to get the ghost to talk or say things. Here we go. What is keeping you here?
What's keeping you here?
I think this is something that should, like, elevate the level because it had the arrow. Yeah. That put us to 4. You can see up there in the little tutorial things there. All right. Whoa, Jesus Christ. Okay.
Anyone here who wants to talk?
That was something. That's turning yellow, so we have a little bit of a presence in the dots. I can't quite see it. Oh. Alright, so we've got the ghost at 5, then obtain a visual evidence. Okay. So we gotta get the backpack out. We're gonna go ahead and get the camera. Okay, and this is it told me about this before, but you have to get back to, oh no, did I pass out? Okay, no, I got back to my table. Okay. You have to get back to, like, your little base of operations here where you, like, feel safe and your character will, like, calm down. You get your composure back and you can go back in. So it's kind of like a sanity system, but, like, different from probably what you're used to seeing. All right, so let's go back in. And gotta drop my camera, didn't I? Actually, it's I got an achievement. It said I passed out, so I guess I didn't quite make it back in time. But it, like, jumped in my face, dude. Okay, close. Okay, so we want to use a visual provocation. So let's go with, like, how? What is, like, a how? We'll say where.
Were you murdered?
Here we go. Nope.
Did you end your life?
I hear it, like, over there walking around a little bit. That freaked me out when it jumped in my face. I was not ready. Okay, yeah, every time it jumps in my face, that kind of, like... I'm always in that damn menu when it happens. Okay, I think... Ghost will sometimes reenact their death. Do I still have my camera? I think I dropped it. We're supposed to get camera evidence, man. I guess I could pick my camera back up. Okay, that's not good. We need to figure out, like...
You want me to leave?
Jesus, man. Okay, so she's yelling help, so I don't think she wants me to leave. Why don't we,
It's pretty awkward holding this left-handed.
put that down? Let's just get this out, because it's going to be a little bit easier. Okay.
Were you murdered?
Looks like she's choking, and it... Okay, there's like... something else here. Okay, this wasn't like this the first time I played this. This is different. This is a different experience. The first time I played the demo, it was a different person, and they had died to like abdominal pains. And okay, so use the parabolic mic and the recorder at the same time to amplify the. This is getting a little intense, man. Okay, can I put this in the left hand? And I'll put that in the right. Get out of here, fly. Let's see if we can figure out, like, who this is.
Anyone here who wants to talk?
Okay, good enough. Let's back out now. Do 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 do. Well, the demo's got replayability to it. My God. Let's see. Review the Fallen Apple. Oh yeah. We need to upload that though. Did we do it? Okay. Okay. So we come here. We go to Fallen Apple. And let's see, what do we have? Death, police lost interest in murder, year of death. Oh, wait, no. We click on this, right. Let's see, late night stroll around her family estate ended with more than a bang when she was shot dead in her own backyard over the weekend. Startling report, multiple gunshots when heard in quick succession were confirmed by several bullet wounds in the body. 6-shot revolver. Okay, that did not look like she was reenacting being shot. Okay, no, wrong one. That's Hazel. We can't select Lois, so it just must not be Lois. Kenneth, Hattie, brutal murder at estate. Encountering horrors in one's basement extend to the elite. A brutal murder at the Ashmore estate. Hattie's body was discovered on Wednesday, slumping against a wall in her family basement. The plentiful presence of blood, coupled with many holes in her clothing, left little to the imagination. Confirmed that Hattie was victim of multiple stabbings. She looked like she was choking or was having like a heart attack or something like that. Let's see. Lois, age 56, passed away peacefully in her family home in 1920. Born, lived her whole life. Charming, keen eye. Beloved mother, remembered for being. Okay, so it wasn't that. Eugene Scott, Lee. Let's see. Margaret. Can't cure consumption. Margaret faced rapid resurgence of symptoms in the last week and succumbed to the disease. Despite being diagnosed with consumption about a year ago, Margaret, at the time, shunned the prospect of being admitted into a sanitarium and was adamant about continuing treatment by home physician and the comfort of her luxurious estate. Following months certainly appeared to vindicate her decision, as her condition saw steady improvement in that time, until by all appearances she had achieved a thorough recovery. Convinced Margaret's days of illness were behind her, the family quickly arranged a celebratory event. Unfortunately, they proved premature. Margaret still appeared to be in good health until a month ago. Several symptoms of dreadful disease seemed to come back in the following weeks. It seemed seeking vengeance while urgency. She sought treatment on her side, ultimately succumbed, resulting in health complications. Okay, well, that wasn't really Charlotte? Charlotte muttering to herself in the bathroom the night before. I almost had a mind to check on her. Let's see. After a minute of unsuccessfully trying to get an answer to Charlotte, Handyman finally opened the door, revealing a gruesome sight. Charlotte's body lay with her head against the wall, an unmistakable trail of blood originating at the neck. Among the objects shattered on the floor were multiple razor blades. Initial shock at the ghastly night, overwhelming. Linger amongst family members, based on all account authorities. Not forthcoming about her personal issues. But nobody knows what happened. So she was grabbing her chest. So this might be Charlotte. Fisherman PNG. Spend most weeks fishing conveniently. Okay, I don't know. The obituary. I think, what was Lois? Peacefully. It wasn't peaceful. What was... This was shot. Can we... And then what was the... So she was a swimmer. Here's the deduction board. Clicking the upload button. Okay, well, we don't know what to upload yet, because we don't know for sure. So this is where it gets all detective-y, which is kind of cool. That was just the dining room. I think this is kind of part of the, when you first get here, you kind of read through all this stuff. And I don't think this tells us any information. I looked through this the first time I played. And it's good to read through, but I don't think there's any info there. I don't remember. Okay, how do I open the spirit board? Or the, whatever it was, the deduction board. Controls. Escape. Preparedness, flag, tab opens the deduction board. Oh, okay, here we go. Okay, so we have the audio, we have the video. So we can, like, review... No, did we not upload? I didn't upload. We didn't get it uploaded. So we need to possibly go back. And we need to see if we can get her to, like, reenact her death.
Were you murdered?
There's probably like a better spot here.
Were you murdered?
I should probably ask her, like, something else. I'll record the chimes, but I don't think those really mean anything. Seems like the activity died off because I haven't been in here provoking it. I wonder if that's, like, a feature. Like, things calm down if you're not actively prodding them. That's kind of cool, if that's... I feel like that would be a pretty immersive thing. Or it could be a coincidence. I don't know. Like, it's one of those things that, like, either way kind of works, but... Okay.
Did you end your life?
Let's see if we can get this. We'll ask this one. Okay, yeah. We have ghost orbs anywhere? Looks like maybe over here. Try this one again.
Did you end your life?
Okay. So we gotta save me. Upload that. Let's try Were You Murdered?
Were you murdered?
Oh no! Did the recording go through? Let's see if we can upload this. Okay, we'll get back here. And let's open this. Let's see what we got, if we got anything. Okay, that was nothing there. What? Okay, I'm just gonna delete this, because that didn't do anything for me. These are both the same thing. Alright, well, let's just delete this. We'll keep the photo. I'm gonna delete that as well. I have a feeling we might only be able to upload... Oh, no, I'm dumb. We have to select what we want to upload, right? It doesn't do it automatically. Okay, track 4. Okay, so we've got that uploaded. I kept uploading this, that's why there were... Oh, whoop, wrong one. Oh, that was recording. Oh, what was this? Oh, dude, that's cool. Oh, that's such a cool feature that you can, like, record yourself having interactions. This game is going to be awesome when it comes out. Oh. That was the wine bottle getting chucked. Okay, we have something here. Let's see if this is... that was just some movement. Ah, that was cool. Okay, looks like we didn't get... Okay, we deleted that one. We'll upload that one just because it's cool. And it looks like that's all. So let's go back and try and record again. I think the murdered seems to be... Okay, that was... I forgot, this thing automatically records. I don't have to hit a button. Maybe it wasn't murder?
Did you end your life?
I didn't... Heart rate's getting a little high. And let's see, did I get that? Okay, we can try and listen to that. Is there a delete button? Cool that you can control the speed. Okay, we'll close that. Let's bring this up. That was a strange one. We can delete that, though. That didn't really show us anything. Delete that. I'm going to delete everything we don't need. I'll just upload that for... Okay. Yeah, so I did not get the... I think we know which... I think I've seen enough of it. I think I know which one this is. Okay, we'll put that up. I think we are dealing with... Here, who is it? Was it Lois? No. Hattie. That was no brutal murder. Charlotte. Yeah, I think it's Charlotte. So we'll click Charlotte. We're going to go ahead and upload. And then we can go to the deduction board. Can't quite piece what that means together. Okay. This is something, let's see. As you investigate, archives will become available. When you approach an archive, it will glow. Okay, this would be like finding newspaper clippings and things like that around the house, which we don't have yet. Not that one. Not that one. Okay, we really didn't get anything here. So, but I think we can do Charlotte. I don't 100% know what these are, but let's hit close. Can I hit the box here? We'll just do like the same symbol, I think. And it did answer questions. So I think we could do intelligent. And then we'll do that. Okay, did I do this right? Let's see. Flag a suspect in the deduction board. Base your paranormal evidence review, cause of death, and hobby. Highlight phases in the archive. In the hobby archive are things they used to say. Maybe they still do. Then think about which ghost it could be. Identify and find the suspect's relic from the hobby photo. And put it in your right hand. Check mark will only appear if you have the correct hand. Okay, so where do I get... Post at dusk here. So I ran into some trouble at this point because I didn't know if finding the right item alone was enough or if I had to have like all the correct stuff uploaded and checkboxed off. And so I kind of started doing some brute forcing, but... It turns out I had the wrong ghost figured out, so it was like half an hour of me trying to figure this out. So I'm just going to skip way ahead because it was literally just me wandering around this mansion. But yeah, once we get back on track here, it picks up and is still pretty awesome. So right here. Oh, I lost it. Interactions could use a little bit of work. Oh, we gotta... Up. There it is. That was it. It's the dog lover. She died of consumption. Conversation is the key to help the ghost pass on. Identify the subject's cause of death in the fallen apple. Locate the ghost location with Jacob's ladder and have the relic in hand. Whew. Okay, so we know this was who died of consumption? Murder, brutal murder, slice of humility. Not her. Margaret? It was Margaret. Alright. So we need to go here. Make it Margaret, not you. I guess this is correct. The ghost location with the Jacob's ladder. Place it on the ground. V. Help the ghost find peace. Okay. We can do this. Alright, let's get the Jacob's ladder. Okay. Release. Oh. Oh no. I already forgot. No. Close. Close. Margaret. Margaret.
I would like to acknowledge the presence of Margaret Scott.
Ooh, okay. Is that good?
I saw this photo of a dog, and it made me think about how much you loved your dogs. This is such a pretty dog. Was this one of yours?
Oh, dude, this is cool. Consumption, which would have been tuberculosis, I believe.
I was stricken with grief as I learned about your battle with consumption.
Yeah.
Tuberculosis was a terrible disease. It must have been terrifying to slowly wither away. Every day, witnessing yourself less than you were the day before. Those days were long ago, and your family is now resting in peace, waiting for your arrival. It's time for you to leave this place and join them.
You're okay. Everything's okay.
We'll make it.
Rest in peace.
Leave the mansion to the front doors of base camp. There we go. Okay, we got to finish the demo. Let's see. Total archive, chapters 1 through 5. Demo, max progression. Whoa, okay. You've just scratched the in the full retail version. Gotcha. Multiple ghosts in one investigation. Explore all 5 levels of the mansion. Collect 50 different archives. Wow. Explore 5 generations on Fallen Apple. Investigate different ghost types. Solve puzzles. Unlock secret rooms. Looks like 5 chapters. And if I had to guess, based on how they supported Conrad's, my guess is that this one looks way more expandable in the fact that you have one map and it's huge and there's a lot going on here. I also like how much cleaner the investigating is. I will say one thing about Conrad's, while it was cool, it did kind of feel like the investigation sometimes was sort of like a spaghetti shotgun of like information. And it seemed like you were constantly piecing things together instead of working on like one investigation at a time. This is a lot more focused and, to me, just way more interesting, along with just like how the ghost acts and the way the releasing works. Like, everything about this is just so much cooler. And like, Conrad's Paranormal PI was already a pretty cool game anyway. So it took a really cool idea, and this is like a really refined version of it. Like, this is so good. I cannot wait for this game to come out. So yeah, there you go. My guess too is if they want to release expansions for it, they could then do like another map location that then has a whole bunch of more like chapters and all kinds of stuff. So I don't know. I think it looks really cool. I'm definitely going to wishlist it and keep an eye out for it. Anyway, that's it for me. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.